Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are doing the Fairy Oracle deck this week, Scorpio. So there it is, if you're interested. It's beautiful. There's so many deep messages in this Oracle deck. It's beautiful. It's profound. So we're going to start with that. And then at the end, I am going to pull you out a card from the Return of Spirit deck from Shirley Harnish. And depending on what cards you get from the fairies, I'm going to pull out some tarot cards to get more information. You might hear something in the background. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I'm playing it kind of for me. It's very meditative music, and I kind of like it right now. I'm sort of needing it, so it's a nice... It's nice for my energy. So I feel like I'm bringing nice energy into your reading and receiving yours nicely. And I'm waiting for a fairy card to come out. You can do this to me, Scorpio. Oh, man. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. I was just told to pick the card for you. Okay. I'm going to shuffle 3 times, and then I'm going to pick the card. I've never had that happen before. Wow. The Piper. That's pretty weird. Because I have music playing in the background for me right now, and you might be hearing it. The Piper is a pretty cool card. The Piper is about finding peace and tranquility within yourself and sharing that with others. It's being empathetic to others. It's finding connection to the universe and to spirit through what could sometimes be very mundane sounds. It can be like, you know, as described in the book, it can be something as mundane as the whir of a refrigerator motor. You know, if the house is silent, say it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you just needed to have that last piece of chocolate cake. So you go in and you walk into the kitchen and it's dead silent, but there's that hum from the fridge. It can be just what music does to you as well. Like what I did, it's so weird. It's so weird. And you have the Piper. Now, I have my own interesting connection with this card. So when I'm going to share with you a meditative practice that I do that's really the only way to meditate for me that really releases everything around me and puts me in a place, I don't know how else to explain it, but of not here. Like, and that's what you want to do with meditation, right? And I think what I'm about to describe to you goes back to when I was a little kid, and I used to sit in my room. If I would get in trouble and be like, okay, Cindy, you got to go to your room. So, and you're not to play with your toys. So I would lay on my bed, I would do somersaults, you know, all sorts of things that kids do to keep themselves entertained. And then I would make like these funny sounds, and like, which is like, and I would be fascinated as a little kid by feeling the vibration of some of the sounds that I could make, and I could feel the vibration moving like through my skull, and I was always intrigued by it, and it would fascinate me and calm me down, because sometimes, you know, when you're a little kid and you're mad at your parents, like, you know what? If I ran away and never came back, or someone kidnapped me, they would be mad. They would be so mad at themselves for being mad at me now. You know, that's the stuff kids think about, right? At least I did. And then that would take me out of that feeling. So I'm telling you this because I'm feeling the sound of vibration is very important to you right now. So when I meditate, I started this quite a few years ago when I was dealing with a very narcissistic business partner, and I would almost have anxiety attacks to go into work. Oh, it was horrible. And I had to figure out a way to get myself through it. And so I would do this meditation, and what it is the sound Om. Om. So when I meditate, you know, I'm sitting in the position, I close, and I allow the sound of Om, and at different points in the word, in the vibration of it, you hear it. You'll hear it down in here when you start it out. I do anyways. I hear it in my chest. And then I always let it out like, it's like I'm letting it out. If I do that enough times when I'm doing a meditation, I don't even know how long to do it. I just kind of know to do it. And then I stop. And I didn't realize this at first, that the sound that I was hearing, I still don't know what it is. Maybe it's the sound of the universe. I have no idea. The sound of space between my ears. I don't know. But I used to think when I was doing it years and years ago, why is a person always cutting the grass when I'm doing my meditation? I used to do it in the basement. And it would literally sound like, if you hear a lawnmower way off in the distance, like way off in the distance. And it's just this constant hum. And then I realized a person is not cutting the lawnmower every time I'm doing this meditation. I'm hearing that sound. And I know that I've hit like a very high vibrational level, I guess, and when I meditate, when I start to hear that. And I actually do start to get like, I guess I would just call it like third eye activation, where I'll have visualizations, all sorts of interesting stuff will come in. So I'm telling you that because this is really connected to the Piper for me. It's about what sound and vibration can do for you in terms of healing yourself and healing others. And I think it's really funny. What is the synchronicity about this whole reading that, I said, and I haven't done it with any other reading. I don't know if you can hear it because I do have it kind of low. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. So it's just a whole meditative on my iTunes thing. And there's water trickling throughout it. There's slow piano. There's, all sorts of stuff. But Scorpio, there you go. It's this beautiful call to you to connect, tune in to vibration, to sound, to the healing possibilities of it. Where does it take you, right? Where does it take you? I mean, when I do that meditation with Om, where does it take me? I don't know, but it takes me. That's all I need to know, really. I just, people always give me all these explanations about stuff, and I'm just, I'm okay with just experiencing it. Do I need to know? Because I think my greater self will know. Your greater self will know when you're dead. Your greater self knows now. The mind does not need to always be appeased, right? Some things are better left as a mystery. That, to me, that's the magic in that. It's the magic in that, right? Is allowing the mystery to exist. So, what does the tarot have to tell you about sound and vibration and harmony and empathy for yourself and others? I don't know if you can hear that, huh? I hear it. I'm sending you that calm energy. It's very gentle snowflakes falling outside right now. I'm getting the same problem here. I'm like, you pick the cards for Scorpio, Cindy. All right. Oh, 3 came out, but you need 2 more, and I'm going to pick those for you. Wow. You got Temperance, the 5 of Coins, and the 2 of Cups. The universe right now is bringing, I want to say, passion and love into balance for you. There's going to be a wee hiccup getting to this 2 of Cups, which is the balance and the harmony, the connection. You can be a person. I mean, the 2 of Cups can often be linked to romantic love. And it's quite fulfilling because it's the 2 of Cups. What you give to them, they give back to you, and you equally give and receive. It's beautiful energy. But you do have the 5 of Coins between Temperance and the 2 of Cups. So the universe is working to bring balance towards you right now, is working to bring balance towards you. It's a slow process, but I think it's been a slow process, and you're about to move into a 5 of coins, whereas where you feel the full depletion of the situation. You feel the full depletion of the situation, and that's when you release. And I'm getting the message, I think if you're not in this, you're coming close to it, which is nice, because I'm seeing it as an end, because the 2 of Cups comes in right after. I think the music and the vibration, the message of that is to help you through the 5 of coins, is to help you through feeling the full depletion. And yeah, it's really, that's the message, is to get you through the full depletion. And the 2 of Cups comes in right after that, and it's a beautiful balanced harmony and love. So you have here Sagittarius, Taurus, and Cancer energy that's coming in with this. Now, I was told to pick cards for you. I'm going to pick 2 more. You're not letting me. I was told. Okay, maybe I'm just being told, pick up the deck and see what comes out. The Page of Swords and the 5 of... Oh, no, sorry. The 4 of Coins. Ah. Interesting. Okay. So when these fell out, they fell out right below the 5 of Coins. When you're in the 5 of Coins, you're going to be very tempted to really hang on to what it is that you have, but yet the universe wants you to release it. Don't hang on so tight. You're going to want to hang on so tight. You're going to want to learn about what's not necessarily meant for you to learn, I'm getting. You know, the Page of Swords, sometimes people associate it with a little bit of spying, watching, checking out someone's social media. It could be a little bit of that. Hanging on to the idea and the thought of what something was before, but don't do it. And I think that's why music and vibration is coming in for you as the message. That's your saving grace here, Scorpio. That's the saving grace for you when you go into this 5 of Coins. Because I feel like if you allow yourself the temptation to go into the 4 of Coins and the Page of Swords, it's just going to take longer to get out of the 5 of Coins into the depletion, because that's more of a depleted energy. Whereas all the universe is asking you to do is to accept this 5 of Coins energy, this depletion, allow it to cycle through, and your message is to find your balance and to persevere through it, through music and vibration. And then the other side, you hit the 2 of Cups, just like that. You won't hit the 2 of Cups just like that if you are tempted to cling and to hold on and to watch and to spy and to try to learn about what you thought you knew, what you think you need to know. There you go. That's it. Shirley Harnish, what does Return of Spirit have to say to you? For Scorpio. Mystical, watery, fiery Scorpio. Frequency shift. Oh my gosh. What is music and vibration but frequencies, right? You can't make this stuff up, man. You really can't. You can't make this stuff up. Frequency shift. That's what, and that's why, you know, I feel that I was, you know, kind of persuaded to tell you to remove the temptation when you hit the 5 of Coins, when you hit the full depletion. of wherever it is that you've been, whatever this journey is. There's a particular journey right now that the 5 of coins is the end of that. You know, a lot of times it's usually like the 10 of swords or the 10, not this one. It's this depletive energy. Your challenge, your choice, Scorpio, when you hit it, instead of being inclined to hang on to what it is that you had or what you thought you had, and to watch or spy or try to learn this new truth, is not to do that, because you're being asked to go into a big frequency shift. And this big frequency shift takes you to a very fulfilling, loving energy. But you can't hit the frequency shift if you cling on to the past frequency. You need to move on to the new one. Just like that. That's the magic in it. You don't need to know the details, right? I don't know the details of why when I meditate with Om, if I do that enough times and I just hit, it's a frequency shift, right? It's some sort of frequency shift. Because we are vibration. Everything is vibration. Is it the Hindus that their theory on creation is that, and I think, was it Om, was the sound of creation? Om. And it was created, God, divine, just with a word. And it sent vibration into nothing. And that's where things started. So it's like a new beginning. It's a rebirth when you hit a frequency shift. And that is that, Scorpio. So that's an interesting reading. It was a very profound reading, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. I love it when stuff like that comes in. It's kind of like pearls from the universe. Pearls from your guardian angels and your spirit guides telling you how to do something, how to get through it. This is all you need to do. It's so simple, hon. Just do this, they're saying, right? Okay, that's it. So thank you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did. And until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.